Welcome to the Easily Amused group.
Hey, guess what? This is my theme song.
There have been rumors circulating around the web that Matt Smith, the beloved 11th Doctor, has been cast to star in the Terminator reboot. Now keep in mind, as of right now, they are just rumors, but let me be the first to say,
Stop with all the reboots!
The original Terminator 1 and 2 were classic films, great just the way they were. And Terminator 3 may have been laughable, but it didn't kill the franchise. They still made a Terminator 4, and I really enjoyed it. And it's not even complete yet. We still gotta see future John Connor send Kyle Reese back in time to the first movie. We don't need to keep rebooting... You don't need to keep rebooting classic 80s sci-fi films. It is legal to come up with a new idea once in a while. Or have they learned nothing from their failed attempts to reboot the ones... Or have they learned nothing from their failed attempts to reboot Total Recall, Judge Dredd, Total Recall, Judge Dredd, Total Recall, Tron, and RoboCop? I mean, what's next? A reboot of The Labyrinth starring Adam Lambert? Labyrinth. No! You know, better technology and better special effects does not necessarily mean better storytelling. Transformers! Oh, sorry. I had a cough. Oh, I said Transformers. It means the Transformers movies have been terrible.
You gotta love Lamp.
Secondly, oh no, I'm not counting. I just like saying secondly at random times. Secondly. Matt Smith, you say? Well, it's a fair bet he's probably not gonna play the Terminator, am I right? I mean, at least not without a ton of CGI, am I right? I mean, you saw what he looked like in The Time of the Doctor without his clothes, right? Am I right? And we all remember what Arnold looks like without his clothes.
400 babies!
It's probably much more likely that he's going to play Kyle Reese. Okay. I'm not exactly sure he's the best choice for the role, but I am a big fan of him, and not just as the 11th Doctor. I'll watch him in pretty much anything. It may be the film's only redeeming factor, as I wait for him to pull out his sonic screwdriver and reprogram the Terminator. And movie's over. It's time for another Was That Really Necessary? Sometimes they don't cook the eggs all the way and you get salmonella. Was that really necessary? Let's do a little segment I like to call Casting Choice Pros and Cons. Matt Smith as Kyle Reese. Con, they're gonna kill off the only reason I went to see the movie. Pro, he'll just regenerate and get right back up. Pro, it'll be easy for future John Connor to send him back in time because he'll already have his own time machine. Con, he won't be able to hook up with Sarah Connor because he's like 2,000 years old and doesn't date humans. Other stuff of note. It was announced they're going to make a live-action Gem and the Holograms movie because they've ran out of old TV shows to reboot that people actually watched. Girl Meets World premiere date has finally been announced, which is a huge deal. I'm really excited for it because I was a big fan of Boy Meets World, huge crush on Topanga Lawrence. Although the promo they released was exceedingly Disney Channel. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The first couple of seasons of Boy Meets World were overly Disney Channel also. You just gotta keep in mind that Disney Channel then was very different from Disney Channel now. With the release of a BBC official trailer, Series 8 of Doctor Who has been announced to start this August. Happy birthday to me! But if you haven't seen it yet, there was a fan-made trailer that was so good, even BBC America promoted it, saying it got them excited for the new season of Doctor Who. Which tells me maybe Stephen Moffat ought to be taking notes. And finally, Craig Ferguson announced that he'll be leaving The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson this December. which really sucks. I enjoyed that show a lot, and I'm not entirely sure what late night douche they're going to get to replace him. Whoever it is, I know it's going to be a hard job to do because the show is called The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. If you haven't seen it yet, the trailer for my short film can be found in the place where links generally are. We're in the final home stretch of the fundraiser to submit the film to festivals, with all extra funds going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. If you can't help by donating, you can still help by spreading the fundraiser around as much as possible. We're almost halfway there! Let's make it happen. Thank you for watching The Easily Amused Group. Of all the YouTube shows that you've watched, this one is the most recent.